Finally, welcome to another race week, guys. We are in very windy Fishguard, pretty much. I'm out on the bike course now, just doing a bike course recce. It is Friday afternoon / evening, and I mean, I've picked such a beautiful place to pull over because it's pretty, but also because I've got a puncture. So yeah, front wheel, front tyre, bit squidgy, so but I can't see where it's punctured, so I think it's just coming out of the valve. Fingers crossed I've got stuff in the spare toolkit, otherwise it will be a bit of a walk back to the car. We'll figure that out. I'm obviously really excited about this race. I've gone well the last 2 years. First year I did this, came third. Last year I came second, so I'm really looking forward to this race. The course suits me really well. I'm just hoping that things can go well health-wise. I'm still struggling. I'm still trying to figure out things, and yeah, basically we've been to hospital quite a few times. I've seen a gastroenterologist. We've had numerous tests done, and we're still trying to figure out what's going on, essentially. But enough of that. I'll keep you in the loop as I kind of figure that sort of stuff out. But this is the race setup. It looks incredible. I've gone one by because I actually really like riding one by and I think it looks really sick. But this is another reason why I'm here a little bit earlier than I'd normally get here to test this gear setup, because I've got 1132 on the back, which could be a little bit punchy on one of the hills, but I mean, so far we've done 80% of a lap and it's been absolutely fine. But I have got the last hill that I really want to test it on. The reason why I didn't want to go 1134 is because then I'd have to change the cage on the rear mech. Shimano were out of bolts, so I'd have to buy a whole new rear mech. And because it's 11 speed, 1134 on the back, the changes between shifts would be quite a lot, and I'd probably be like somewhere in the middle, so it'd probably be quite a frustrating ratio to ride. If it was 12 speed, it'd probably be absolutely fine, but because it's 11 speed, I thought 1132 is kind of the max that I want to be riding. Also, those eagle-eye viewers of you will notice I've got a new saddle. I did have the ISM PN 3.0, and I noticed when I went to Callum's last week, my last video about the shoes, one of the rails was actually bent down, and that's almost why I was getting a little bit of like left hip pain. And it was because I was sunk down on the left side because I'd bent the rails without knowing about it. So I've got this saddle, which I've tilted down slightly, as you can see, but this saddle so far has been treating me very well. And because it's attached at the front, you won't have any kind of bending going on. And a lot of people seem to be riding this saddle with a lot of success, and it feels really good so far. You'll also notice I haven't actually got the new shoes that I did get from Callum's. Slight problem. I ordered shoes that were too big, which is really annoying because I'm 45 in every single shoe. Casual shoes, running shoes, cycling shoes, you name it, I'm normally always a 45. And physique shoes, apparently they size quite small, but I was like, well, I'll get a 45 and I don't mind a slightly smaller shoe. They've come out massive. Size 45 is absolutely huge, so it was like wearing a flip-flop and it didn't really secure properly at all. So unfortunately I don't have those shoes because there's been a bit of a delay with delivery, so we're back in the bonds, which is not the end of the world at all. First world problems. But yeah, I should probably figure this out actually. It's rather frustrating, but we're full chopper mode as well with the aero lid, so disgusting. We just use this badger, this whole thing. It's doing all right. I can't hear anything out of the valve, but I spun it a few times, can't see anything. We need to go ASAP because that's probably going to go down. I'm going to have to figure that out tomorrow. Also just realised I've still got my South Africa sticker on the helmet, so we're like ultimate chopper right now. Really happy with the gear choice then, and well, I guess the priority now is to figure out where this leak is coming from. I think it could just be the fact that I didn't tighten the valve up properly, but yeah, something to investigate because I don't want silly mistakes like that to be a problem on race day. God, look at the state of that hair. So it's Saturday, we've got a race day tomorrow. I've checked the bike and I believe it is just the valve that's leaking. It's not actually a puncture in the tyre, so I just need to make sure I actually do that up properly tomorrow, and I will take a gas canister with me just in case, but I fingers crossed that doesn't happen again, because that will suck. But yeah, today's actually pretty chill because we rack tomorrow. So today is literally like, we do registration, briefing, I'll ride the bike, prep the legs, and that's about it really. Just get prepped for tomorrow, because tomorrow's a 10 a.m. start, so it's pretty chilled, thank God. And yeah, should be really good. I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm also very apprehensive. Apologies for not being that active on social media on here and on Instagram recently. Just in the process of trying to figure out what's going wrong with my stomach, I've just A, not been in the mood, and B, because I haven't really found stuff out, and it's been very frustrating period of time. Like, it's just, I haven't really got any answers yet. Still very much in the stage of doing some tests. We've ruled out certain things like celiac, for example, but there can be other food intolerances there. But also, I believe it's something else that's going on. Could be irritable bowel disease, could be Crohn's disease, could be a few other things. So I'm still getting tests done. It feels a little bit better today, so I'm looking forward to hopefully it feeling good tomorrow. It could also be the fact that I just absolutely smashed the sports nutrition leading up to South Africa and just absolutely ruined my gut, not thinking that, you know, maybe my body can only absorb 50, 60 grams of carbs an hour, and I was trying to hit like 100, 110. I don't know, that's just a theory, and there's lots of other theories that are going on in my head, as you can imagine. Like, trying to get to the bottom of this, I'm literally willing to do anything or try anything, and I've tried, you know, eliminating certain foods from my diet, implementing certain foods into my diet, and I'm still in that stage now. But for the meantime, I'm keeping it simple today, keeping it simple tomorrow. I'm going to probably go lower carb tomorrow, just because I think that could hopefully help the stomach. So instead of aiming for like 100 grams of carbs an hour, I'm going to take the gels for like 100 grams of carbs an hour, but I'm going to try and only have like 60 grams of carbs an hour, just in case, because if I am out there and I feel a bit like lightheaded, a bit bonky, then I've got the gels that I need, but I don't want to have them if I don't have to. And I think that probably will help the stomach a bit. But I personally, I believe that it's not just down to sports nutrition, it's something else that's going on, because it's been a reoccurring problem time and time again. So yeah, we're getting to the bottom of it, but enough about that. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, and should be a really good day. You know, we've got some good lads on the start line. You've got Josh Lewis, Kieran Linders, Jack Hutchins, Tom Davis, Freddie Webb, a couple of other really good lads out there. So, you know, it should be a really good fun day, and I know that if I perform to my ability, I should have a really good race. Like I said, the last few years I've raced well here, I know the course. That's it for today. Weather's looking pretty good tomorrow, so looking forward to it. I don't think there's a way that you can track, so I'll keep everyone up to date on my Instagram, and we'll try and get my parents to do some filming so I can do a race day video. Unfortunately, James isn't here, but I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting James back involved, where we can do some high quality work together. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and well, I'll give it a good go and see how we get on.